Hi dear Komnamites, happy weekend. This is Brian Chongwain, your outgoing president, reaching out to you today with a plan of action if re-elected as your president of this our most prestigious organization, Komnamite, Com Young Adult. I'm very excited today reaching out to you because it has been an interesting 2 years working under a very difficult atmosphere. The achievements we have registered, is unquestionable. We have registered a lot in terms of our membership, taking Komnamites from the inside to the outside, where now every com person here in the United States and in the world at large, they are aware about this great organization, Komnamite. And that was seen during our last annual general meeting in Minnesota, where all com people in the United States had to gather to discuss the state of affairs. That was thanks to each and every one of you for making that possible. If elected your next president, these are a couple of things that we have to work on. First, when we look at Komnamite, we understand two key things. Empower ourselves, that is one, and empower the Komland. That is going to be our main focus, in the next 2 years if elected president. In addition to that, we're going to look at what we can do to improve our current processes. I'm going to start with our current processes. And I will start with, looking at our website, right? Yes, we have a website. That was one of the priorities of the previous administration. And that website, if you look at it critically, there is more to be done. So what are we going to do? We are going to redesign that website to capture a key things and make it look like Komnamite is actually a group of young adults with knowledge centered around information technology, banking, medical, beauty, and a lot of other things. What are we going to do? If we go back to look at the word empowering ourselves, there is a lot to be done in that area. Our website now should be able to capture every Komnamite owned business. That is going to be our priority. We have to market ourselves. We have to support one another. That is the way in which we empower ourselves. So every Komnamite owned business shall be published on that website, and we'll do marketing to push it out there where everyone can see how far Komnamites have gone. This will help in taking Komnamite and Komnamite as a group from the inside again to the outside. It is going to be a huge success if we redesign that website to have all of this information. If you have an IT business, if you have anything that has to do with beauty, if you have anything that has to do with finances, the medical field, supply chain, everything that you feel like you can impact the youth, that has to be on our website so that every youth can go on our website and they'll find information and resources that will help them. So that is going to be our number one priority if we are re-elected into office. The other thing you understand is that not being a business, if you are an individual in Komnamite and you have a position where you can actually impact Komnamite to empower themselves, you might be in this education sector, you might be in the medical field, it's not a business, but you want to place or pledge your support out there or your availability. We need to capture the information so that if anyone goes to the website and say, hey, I'm a commute, I need to talk with someone in the medical field because I'm looking at advancing my career, I need someone to talk to. You know what? That information should be readily available to our members. By so doing, we're going to empower ourselves. Secondly, what are we going to do to empower ourselves? We all understand our mother organization has a scholarship program to support youth. When we have all this information on our website with the businesses, the trainings that Komnamites are offering, we shall work with our mother organization to see that every owned business is being pushed and supported by the mother organization. If they are giving out scholarships to 20 people, these 20 people should become youth. These 20 people should benefit from scholarship. If it's training, they should train from a Komnamite who already has an own business. We are going to do that. I don't want to call names of businesses that we have in mind, but it's going to capture every Komnamite owned business. The second thing that we're going to do, after empowering ourselves, this thing is going to work hand in hand with empowering the Komland. We're going to build on the Komnamite Vocational Assistant Project. As you all know, we have 30 Com youth in Cameroon. We focus mostly in Bamenda when we launch this project, where we are training individuals in the fields of mechanic, carpentry, building, IT, tailoring, and hairdressing. We are looking at expanding this. Out of the 30 that we started in the initial state of this project, 10 of them have graduated. We are looking forward to graduating 6 of them, or looking forward to graduate 6 of them in the months ahead. And when we graduate them, what is the next step? The next step is that we need to make sure that they have the resources to establish their own businesses back home. The next 2 years will focus in helping these kids and bringing in more of them into the training phase. I believe that raising funds within Komnamite is going to be a great thing to support these kids. Now, how do we accomplish this? I'm excited to say that now that there is supposed to be a cordial relationship between Komnamite and our mother organization, we can use the tax ID of our mother organization to solicit funds from donors. And we are going to do that. We're going to write projects where we can seek financial assistance from people, knowing that these are tax deductible because of our mother organization's tax ID. We'll work to make sure that we make this available to all. Komnamites, you can do it. Empowering ourselves will be the only way in which we empower the Komland, and the current administration is going to focus on that. So now, what is the next thing? It is very important for us to note that membership is a key. We are looking at getting every young adult in the United States, involved in these life-changing, opportunities that we're going to put out there. So the key thing here also is we're going to build on our membership. Right now, we are running at 150 young adults in the United States. We are not just 150. We can get up to 300, 500 if we all believe and support the vision and the mission of this group. So what I'm saying is that we shall embark on a membership drive to make sure that we get every youth involved. Once we all in the United States are involved and we push out this loud message about Komnamite, the entire world is going to pick it up. We are looking at Komnamite now in Canada. We are looking at Komnamite in the UK. We are looking at Komnamite in Cameroon, Douala specific. We can build on this and make sure that through the Komnamite youth, I'm going to call them young adults, we are empowering ourselves and we're going to empower the Komland. It is clear that the last 2 years has been challenging, but we are not going to get back to that. Those shall be kept behind us. The FOACOM National Convention in Minnesota proved to all Komnamites and members of FOACOM USA that we are not a group of destructive young adults. Anyone that left with that same impression is just someone who is trying to instill fear in our community. We say no to that. As always, Komnamite, if elected president again, I shall still build on our democracy. Make sure that the voice of every youth is heard. Democracy is the most acceptable form of leadership. And we have seen in the last 2 years that Komnamite is a democratic organization. Anyone who is going around and spreading lies about a silent majority, a minority, or a silent minority or major minority, that to us is just an attempt to instill fear in the people. But as young adults, The next 2 years are going to be exciting because we have an administration now that understands the importance of getting the youth involved, getting young adults involved. And we believe that this administration is going to work hand in hand with us to accomplish our goals. So I have one thing for each and every one of you today listening to me. If you're a calm young adult in the United States, you want to reach out to us to be part of this great initiative. Give us a call. My personal number is 210-663-0020. Or you can send an email to komnamite@gmail.com, where we all will connect. If you're already an existing member of Komnamite, all you need now is to renew your membership. Through this membership renewal, we're going to push a message out there to every distractor who thinks that Komnamite has any challenges, to understand that the voice of the people is what will prevail always. So I want to thank you, and I plead with you all to still rally behind my presidency to see us achieve all of these, great things. Thank you so much.